Good morning. This is Paola Ranova, directly from Ranova Healing Center. I am a researcher of human nature and human consciousness, creator of the cardinal method of self-connection. And today I felt inspired to share with you a little bit about Kuan Yin. So you can see her here. She is the Bodhisattva of compassion. And I think it's important for us to understand and to incorporate in our lives the importance of compassion, and especially the healing power of compassion. And understanding the difference between compassion and empathy, that it can be a little destructive, meaning that when we see someone we love in pain, or even if we don't love the person, just out of our human nature, as compassionate or empathetic people, we sometimes, instead of helping others, we try to actually take on their pain and level ourselves unconsciously with their pain levels because we feel guilty about being happy. Especially if the unhappy people we see suffering are family members, our parents, ancestors. This may happen in a very unconscious level as well. We see this in family constellations and cardinal method sessions all the time. So if we bring awareness to the fact that sometimes family loyalty and pain, by bringing our lives to a painful state because we can't allow ourselves to be happy when loved ones are not happy, is not really compassion. Compassion is seeing someone suffering from an observer's standpoint and really connecting to them and feeling their pain, but not bringing our lives to a painful state because someone else is suffering. So compassion actually allows us to see people suffering, brings us close to them, level us to these people, but we become stronger and try to get them out of the unhappiness, of the suffering, by reminding them of the power of the inner healing that we have and the ability that we have to really connect to life again and not identify with suffering so much. So my opinion is that compassion is a huge healing tool that we have. It is a very deep tool. Buddhism really brings us a lot of insights about compassion. It is a very broad actually feeling, and it has many powers of actually resurrecting us from pain and bringing us back to life, reconnecting us to life. So compassion with others can inspire other people to be back in life. And compassion with self reconnects us to our healing abilities, to our self-healing abilities, and reconnects us to life. So thank you so much for being here. If you want to research about Kuan Yin, here she is again. And I think it would be very good if you can get more knowledge about her and be inspired by the power of compassion, understanding that it's not really about self-destruction and being guilty about happiness, but rather reconnecting us and others back to life. Thank you and have a great weekend. I'll see you next week.